Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. This is going to be egg on your face for a lot of people who basically try to make these statements, and these statements aren't going to go well for you. Anyway, so let me explain to you why. Well, anyway, over here we have the gunmetal light. This is actually lighter than the gunmetal screen that we have upstairs. This is actually the lightest version we've done in the 38 Black Widow. The screen next to it is an actual 38 Black Widow black screen. So it's the black screen. That right there is the gunmetal, light gunmetal version. Now, as you saw in the test demonstrations, we did test demonstrations on the 38 light gunmetal. We did against certified screens. We did about 9 of those. We did on 1,000 lumens. We did distance throw. We did lights out, lights on, the whole 9 yards. And as you can see, that gunmetal, a light gunmetal, is able to produce not only amazing contrast levels that were able to outperform these certified screens. Only one it matched was with daylight screens, but as I told you before, it was able to produce better contrast, better color, and the white levels are actually outstanding on the light gunmetal. Now, get into this. We're going to be testing probably next month. This paint will be already on the market, but we still want to run back and do some testing against some of these naysayer paints that are going to have to go against the LT gunmetal, which you already seen from the door what it does to certifies. Already shows you from the door that they're going to cancel orders left and right. We want to give them the opportunity to put their orders through, but if not, I guarantee they're going to cancel left and right. The screen's going to take them apart. So let me get this straight. We got to look at this real quick. That's a 38 black right there, right? That's a 38 gunmetal light, right? So, in your demonstrations, you showed our screen, this one, coming out so dark, it's unwatchable. But yet, this right here is a light gunmetal. And this technology alone by itself can take on certifieds with no problem. I guarantee you it would run through your screens like cream corn through a goose easily, because I've never seen any of y'all test any of your products against as many certified screens on as many level projectors we just used, and the environment alone you can't even touch. So if you can't beat this screen, how did you beat that one? You didn't. We already know that from the door. But you're going to get your day in the sun soon. We got something planned for you. Don't worry about it. Canceling orders is not going to help you. Trust me. We want to give you the option to be able to back your product. But if you can't, you cancel. We all know. We're still going to get it either way. But let's show you this side by side. As I told you before, when it came to the 38s, the black screens, the reason why we didn't need to design anything else is a reason why. And again, this will be number 14 of you requesting you to come purchase off our shopping cart. Keep in mind, this is an individual who made statements. It was very impossible for him to order from us. We have given him multiple opportunities to buy. He refuses to buy. Even had a nerve to call me in the middle of a live stream on his channel, asking me to come over. If I gave you permission, no orders have come through. Everybody's orders are coming through, but yours. And the reason why is because they can't fake the demonstration. They'll have the real deal in the house, and they know what's going to happen. Don't worry. If you don't want to order, we'll order from you. No problem. So let's see how dark does. Now, mind you, this is how bad it is. I'm going to explain to you how hard we're going to prove a point to these fellows. We're going to buy all your products, and we're going to put you against that screen right there. Not that one, this one. You're going to watch this screen take out your products, all of them in one hit. And every time we beat one, we throw it in the trash. So if you can't beat this screen, we know you can't beat that one. So shopping starts next month. We will give you the option to be able to push the order through yourself to give you some dignity. But if you cancel out and you put the money back in my account, we all know why. You're afraid. So we'll have somebody else place the order. When we get all your products on the table, we'll test them one by one against this technology over here. And if you fail, you go in the trash. Now, you already know the deal already. If you watch the screen take out that many certifieds that quick, that fast, you know you don't have a chance. You already know that from the door. The environment's too bright. We're using low-end projectors, so you don't have the perks of a high-end projector anymore. That's gone. And if you watch the screen take out that many certifieds that quick, you know you're not going to be to stand a chance against it. I've seen you guys do testing against certifieds. You do them in the dark. It's a poor demonstration. So you know you're not going to pass. You already know that from the door. So if you can't beat this screen, and this being a lighter one, how did you beat the advance? Interesting, isn't it? That shows you, at the end of the day, people, the level of jealousy that some people have to go through at the end of the day to try to get ahead of us. But now you put yourself in a really, really difficult situation because, like I said, gray screen versus gray screen. You can't beat the certifieds. You're not going to be able to beat us. And you definitely can't take on a true 38. So, Fernando Gonzalez, if you did have a true 38, why don't you place an order for one? As you said you were going to, but you never got around to placing it. What happened? There you go. There you go. See, I know for a fact that anytime a screen comes up that dark, we know it's black paint. Black paint doesn't produce against that technology. It doesn't even match black paint. It has a different shade to it. And that screen over here has the ability to take out, it took out 18 certifieds at its 1% capabilities. It sure enough can knock this one out with no problem. So that's the question. How does a screen paint product such as you guys have never did any real testing whatsoever, no real well-lit environments, no low-end projectors, can take this technology out? Please. This is why we receive canceled orders from you guys. Orders don't go through. You cancel. Give us back our money. So starting next month, this will already be on the market, but starting next month, we will start the process of testing all their products against the LT Gunmetal. And if you can't beat this screen, you definitely didn't beat that one. Till then, we're still waiting for your order, which still hasn't gone through our shopping carts yet. So we don't know what the holdup is. Now, like I said, if I want to order something, I go directly to that individual and I will buy from them. That's how I do things. That's how I do business. I don't waste people's time at the end of the day. But as you can see, they can't buy the product. Either two things: they can't afford it. Now, I don't know about that. They should be able to. Or they know that they can't. The product comes into their environment. They can't fake the demonstration, and therefore their product is going to fail. But we are going to put you against the GT Gunmetal. Everything you have. Everything. And if your product doesn't make it, we throw it in the trash. Let's go with, let me see. White screen. Saver. Get that right or what?
Getting that from YouTube.
I'm going to butcher that one. So that's the white levels on a 38. Next to a screen over here that is a light gunmetal. Mind you, we have a dark gunmetal that is a light gunmetal. That's to show you right there the difference between the two. Let's go with 4K snow screensavers.
Getting that from YouTube.
Now, these are individuals who did fake demonstrations against our products. And like I said, if they claim that they were able to beat a 38 Black Widow and they were able to produce higher white levels, then they would have no problem going against the technology we have over there, which is an LT gunmetal. And that technology took out 9 certified screens, something that they have never done. And again, I've seen the demonstrations of them trying to do certified tests. It's pretty sad. Dark environments, always dark environments. Very little light in the environment at all whatsoever. They don't show meters in any of the demonstrations, and they don't do the certified screens that we do. So what is the difference between a 38 Black Widow and an LT gunmetal? Well, a 38 can maintain its white levels and can maintain its contrast. Sorry, can maintain color. Which I'll show you in a few minutes. Finish going through these demonstrations real quick.
I didn't think I had time for college, but with WGU, I can earn an accredited degree on my own terms. A nonprofit university that lets me fit school around my schedule and take tests when I'm ready. I choose WGU.
You can never have too much of a good thing.
Now, you didn't have a gunmetal. You didn't have a 38 Black Widow. You never had one. You never had one. And if you want the real deal, place the order. That's all you got to do. Until then, come the end of this month, we're going to go through your website. It'll be two parties. It'll be me and other people that order from you. You won't know. You will know me when I come through. And let's see how much complaining he does. How scared he's going to be of this technology. You be the 38 Black, please. This technology right here can knock out 9 certifieds with no problem. You couldn't even match the demonstrations on the freaking the light gunmetal. So how did you take out a 38 Black? You didn't. You came here with a fake excuse to I got this from somebody. That's where I got it from. You know, we know our accounts, who we order, who we ship to at the end of the day. Everybody. Every track record, everybody should have that at the end of the day. So we know who we shipped out 20 ounces to. Church never got one from us. Churches get 48s from us because they have big screens. That's usually how it goes. So we know you faked the demonstration. So now your opportunity is coming up. Let's see if you can basically back your product against that light product we have over there, which we know you're going to fail miserably. But we're going to order all this stuff and see how much of my money goes back to my account. And then when the money transfers back to my account, I'll make a phone call and I'll have my people start making orders. And I guarantee you, trust me, you got my guarantee, you will not pass that screen over there. If you couldn't take on the 8 certified or 9 certified screens that we just did in a fully lit environment, if you can't mimic the exact same demonstration I just did a few minutes ago on that technology today, right now, then there's no way you're going to beat that screen. And if you can't beat that screen, you definitely didn't beat this one. Now, you want to see a real Karen active at the end of the day, people? Oh, wait till you see what this guy is going to do. You're going to see the canceled receipts with the weird messages, and he's going to rant like crazy. You beat a 38 Black. You have lost your mind. The GT gunmetal takes out certified screens like there's no tomorrow, and you think your product, oh yeah. You haven't even gone against Black Diamond yet. And you're talking about your product being the best. Where's your letters from Black Diamond? Screen Innovation. You got any letters from any companies contacting you interested in your products? Nope. At the end of the day, you can't even beat house paint. We can run over house paint like it's nothing. That's why I sat there and put that house paint there. I said, no, this is not even a challenge. We got to do the certifies. And you can't beat house paint. So this is how we're going to finalize YouTube nonsense at the end of the day. I'm going to place orders at the end of the month. You're going to put my money back in my account because you already know from the door that you're not going to survive in the environment. Number one, it's too bright down here. Your screens will wash out. If you can't pass house paint, you definitely can't pass what this screen can do because the screen, like I said, took out certifieds with no problem. Now we're going to have to go out and order more certifieds because it's being a light gray screen. I'm going to go through Elite freaking shopping list and go get some more of their stuff. And what else have we gone through? We got a couple other companies we haven't gone through yet. You can't even beat my Digital One crystal screen paint. We even given you opportunities for that one multiple times. You still wanted to take it. And you took on a 38. Sure you did. Yep, that's why you haven't placed the order yet. We're still waiting for you to place this order. We're still waiting. Still waiting for them to place order. No order yet. It works better for you if you claim you got it from somebody else. You can bring in open containers that you can pour anything you want into and try to claim it as our stuff. We're telling you to order directly from the website because you can guarantee at the end of the day, buddy boy, I will be at your website and I'll be sliding my credit card through and I'll be buying up your stuff. And I guarantee you, by less than the end of this day, money will be going back onto my banking account and I'll be getting canceled orders because you're afraid of that screen over there. But don't worry. We'll get your stuff down here again. I'll just make a few calls. That's all I got to do. And we just have to make sure that we have each individual, the 20 people who have, actually, we got quite a lot of people who did offer to jump on this after they saw the house paint incident. Yeah, they want your product down here again. So we're going to have them place the orders. Now we have to do things differently because he's going to be watching. So we can't do orders like from one person. Has to be one person has to make the order. Because if he finds out who they are, he'll cancel the order. Isn't that a shame? I would think you would have more confidence in your product at the end of the day. You literally scour and search through your orders. Like he won't take any orders from Philadelphia. None at all. Unless he talks to the person first. That sounds like a lot of paranoia at the end of the day. But don't worry, buddy boy. Both of you. We're going to have your products down here and we're going to put you against the GT. The GT? The LT. The LT, the GT. Yeah, we're going to put you against the screen right here. Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
You guys apparently don't do enough testing. You think I was going to launch a black technology without doing proper testing? Again, you can't match any of our tests. But we can mimic your screen paints. All I gotta do is just go down and get some network gray. I got the same thing. Let me see. Oh, we can't wait to go down to the freaking chat with the whatchamacallit, but these are showing this off in the day. Hold on for a minute. Let's get the Skyworth food demonstration.
Getting that from YouTube.
See, I told you when I explained to you that the black technology was the best. It's the reason why we only made a black screen. That's why. But who am I? I'm just a guy who was blessed with the invention to develop this technology. What I know about black technology. Been only working on it for like over 10 years. So we came out here, we took a gray screen, we put that 38 Black Widow technology into it. We used it to level certified screens to fully lit environments, ultra short throw demonstrations, low lumen tests, lights out, lights on, did the whole 9 yards. Just to have the screen sit up against a black screen and have it produce the same white levels, produce better contrast, and soon better color. To tell you the entire time that the black technology is better. That's why. I've been telling you this for a long time. Nobody listens. So we have to go through this whole demonstration to show you why it's better. And how the naysayers at the end of the day, yeah, fake demonstrations are scared of the product. Number one, you haven't placed orders through our website. Number two, we got nothing but cancellations on you. Number three. Where's number three? It's number two. Are we still going to launch it? Yeah, we're still going to launch it. Some people may want it just for the color. You never know. But that's the difference. Door that the 38 was the best screen we ever developed, the black screen we ever developed. I told you this. Now look at the naysayers, terrified. You're gonna get wiped out by a gray screen. Could be worse. I could stick you against a 38. And definitely do. That's a total annihilation, but you don't need all that to the death. That'd be overkill. I'm gonna put you against the light gray. I'm gonna bring it down to your level. That's what's going to make it fun. I mean, if I took a 38 Black Widow, I mean, completely, that screen would crush your stuff with no problem because, again, at the end of the day, you can't pull white level to match the screen. That'd be too easy. We're going to bring the screen down to your level. We're going to bring a gray technology and wipe your stuff out with a gray technology, showing your stuff is worthless. I'm not going to put you against that screen. You're not worthy to be against that screen. That would be too easy. I explained to you guys, I've been developing technology for a long, long time. I know so many different combinations to make your screen paints, it's not even funny. All the stuff that you guys are displaying on your channel are nothing. I have been there and done it already. You don't show me anything new. Certified screens, you show us nothing new. Nothing at all. Takes us less than hours to develop technology that can wipe out your technology. It takes you years to develop. Oh, man. More demonstration. More testing just to show you the cool point. That's crazy. That's crazy. I can't be tired. Make this thing. You would think it's to the fact, mind you, you got network gray's not going to match any of the stuff we have over here, though, period. None of it's going to match. But you have to understand, man, that what you don't get, your stuff matched the paint. That's what it did. It matched. We had to develop and engineer a high performance gray screen in order to show you that at the end of the day, the 38 Black is that powerful. Engineer the screen. And then come on here and show you the test demonstrations, maxed out environments, high-end certified screens. That's why we loaded the screen up like that. That's why we hit it with the low-end projectors. Lights on, that screen was still producing better color, better contrast than these screens out here. And then took that same technology, being it the light as is, and stuck it against the 38. You thought at the end of the day that that technology, as advanced as we made it, mind you, some of those gunmetal screens against that technology were high-end silver screens. We had a Seymour AV 1.3. We had a matinee silver. These are high-grade silver screens. Much you thought would bring port an advanced level than this. Then we take the same advanced technology we just showed you and we stick it against the 38 and look at it. Oh, I feel sorry for you when the day comes that Mr. Bird decides to take up and retire. You're only going to be stuck with two people to deal with. You're going to have to deal with either those gunmetal screens, which are going to be charging you so much money at the end of the day, or you're going to have to deal with these hobbyists at the end of the day that can't do a demonstration that their life depended on it. Been there, done that. Are we still gonna launch it? Yeah, might as well. Did this make your day a lot more confusing? Because that's how people are probably looking at them like, oh man, wait a minute. There's a light gray version of it? That means the white levels are gonna no, they do both the same thing. Except only problem, this one pulls a higher contrast. Let's check some color out. Ooh, let's do this one right here. We did this one yet? No, let's do this one over here. We got the one over here. Let's do this one over here. Ooh, we did one over there. Let's do this one. Lot more confusing, ain't it? So now you're trying to figure out what color. I don't know what to go with. We can make a high grade silver do the same thing. That 38 technology is amazing. So this screen has contrast shifting capabilities. It can pull a black level, but it's not going to be as dark as the black screen, but it's good. As you saw with the certified screens at 1,000 lumens on 100:1 contrast, it was able to maintain a higher contrast level than a Dark Star 9. This is why we don't want to make a lot of screen paints. You know how hard at the end of the day to try to figure out which one you want? It's going to be a nightmare for you at the end of the day. Because now the black screen pulls a 100% contrast level, but look at the white levels on it. That's why we said we only wanted to make one screen paint, and the 38 Black Widow did everything. then, when you think about it, some people may not want a black screen anymore. They want a gray screen. I don't know. You know what I mean? We're just going to put it up there for whatever. It's still going on the shopping cart. Just want to give you an idea. I mean, on top of that, outs the naysayers at the end of the day. It just shows even more that how much of a liar they are at the end of the day. So, when we get this screen right here ready to go, which should be probably about a couple of days, we should have it done by Friday. Let me see. We have it done by Friday, and then next month we'll begin the testing on you naysayers next. Now, see right here? There you go. You got a shot of it. Contrast level. It's going to be 100% on this screen. The screen, on the other hand, again, contrast is going to be fair. But remember, we're in a maxo zone. We're in an area with a ton of light. And normal lighting, the screen is going to be to maintain a little bit better contrast. It's going to be at almost hidden, but you're not going to notice too much of it. But this one right here is going to maintain better and higher, more vivid light environments. That's why the black screens are better outside, because they can maintain better. That's why we use them outside. So it's kind of like you got to pick and choose how, like I said, we're showing you up front. You got to pick and choose what's going to work for you. We'll do this again in normal lighting, and then maybe that'll give you an idea where you want to go with this, But at least at the end of the day, you know that you got a product that now can do the job better than a $5,000 projection screen. This is why when we go over to that form site today and we show them this technology, this is what they were asking for. They wanted a gray screen, something like that in that category, but some with that 38 technology. We're going to get the same demonstration. They can figure it out from there. Now this one's going to be cheaper than this one, just so you know, because we consider this to be a mid-level screen. This is a top, this is a mid, because of the color difference. This one right here is going to cost you $312 for a 32. This is going to cost you $268. But just to share at the end of the day, our mid-level screens are that freaking good that they're better than a $5,000 projection screen. Mine is all in 720p. We're on a $270 projector. So that projector's not going to cost you a lot of money at the end of the day, is it? Nope. So, decisions. Which one?
England's best MI5 agents, but I need more.
I'm going to make you an offer.
Apple Business Essentials is here.
Now people ask me which ones do I choose? Black screens. I always choose black screens.
Setup,
I like the black screens.
security, support.
I like the gunmetal too, but I prefer black screens.
Apple Business Essentials. Start your free trial now.
Now somebody called me up today to you just made my life a lot more complicated, because now I got to figure out which one I want. You thought that the light gray gunmetal was going to be able to produce a higher white level than the 38, right? The 38's white level was literally so high at 1%. It didn't even have a heightener in it, and it was hot spotty because it was producing that much white light. We had to bring something in to tone it down. That's why we laugh when we see demonstrations and people say, oh, this is how the product comes out. No. This technology right here will blow all your stuff out of the water and it's gray. And it can't compete with this. Now we did the the 38, the dark gunmetal, which I have upstairs, we did that all against gunmetal screens. This can take on a dark gunmetal with no problem. Let's see where we're going to go with this. Oh, yeah, there you go. Wait. Okay. I'm forgetting something here. We gotta get that black paint. I forgot about that. Where's that black paint? Let's take that. Where's that here? How is it? I always do first roll tape. I always do first roll tape. No fun without this. Let's get some black paint. Also, the problem you got is that 38s don't match black paint either. They're black, but they don't match black paint. I told you that when we developed the technology, it has a different shade of black to it. Or they're black, but it has a different shade of black. So that's another reason why we found out your demonstrations were fake also. Your color's off by a lot. Is there a remote control? Here we go. Now, doesn't that hurt? Let me get this straight. I know that's gotta hurt. We got a 38 blended into a screen that we just showed you all these crazy demonstrations of, right? And we know no great screen paint's gonna match it because it can take a certified. Great screen paints can't deal with it. Anyway, then it's maintained as white doubles here and here. On top of it, going against black paint at the same time. Isn't that cool? And you can't show a difference between house paint at the end of the day? Are you kidding me? Wow. And you were in a dark environment that you still can't show a difference. TLC 4K demonstrations.
Getting that from YouTube.
How are you matching house paint? That's black paint. It don't match the screens. No black paint matches a screen. So how are you matching house paint? You know what's interesting about this, and it's going to come up in a comment. The screen we're doing the test against is better than a certified screen right now because it's got that reputation now. Because it was able to show that it could go against 9 certified screens on 1,000 lumens and 4,000 lumens with lights on and off with no problem. Maintain better contrast. So that piece of technology right there is better than a certified. 9 of them combined together. And it sits next to this screen right here that's sitting next to black paint. Yeah, that's pretty bad. You don't want your stuff down here. I'm gonna tell you right now, but it's coming, but you don't want your stuff down here, both of y'all. This is the kind of test we put our stuff through. So you can imagine how badly your stuff is gonna do if you're matching house paint. It's gonna be bad. I can see the money coming back to my account today. I can definitely see the one. You're not coming down. You're not going to do this test. You can't even do a 1 year challenge. You give them a 1 year challenge to swap out the projectors for 1 freaking year, and they couldn't even do that one. Now, that's an easy one. We do it upstairs all day anyway, without the challenge.
Is there travelings bars whenever red twigs fly?
So it's going to be hard to figure out which one, because like I said, the black screen got amazing white levels.
Try both. Pick a side. Twigs.
We'll do some more, see what happens. I keep forgetting how good these black screens are, I really do. So now, what it comes down to, what? Because usually people think the lighter screens are going to be able to pull a more higher and brighter image, right? That's what you would be thinking, right? But now you look at the black screen's matching the screen. So what conclusion do you come to? Let's see something for a minute. Red screen.
Getting that from
Match for
YouTube.
color, something's got to give. Yeah, and the black screen is going to pull, again, a higher red level because it's darker. All right, let's go to blue. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Pulls a higher blue. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
So you just watch the screen go through the same test that it went through with the certifieds and level the certifieds with no problem. Yet then against a black screen, you would expect for the black screen to pull much lower white levels and so forth. So I don't know, it's going to be hard to choose. Slow color change out.
Getting that from YouTube.
Anything under the 38 Black Widow is going to be insane. I told you the technology itself is crazy. If we make a silver version of this, you know what a silver version of the technology looks like? So it's going to be hard to pick out and try to figure out which one, because like I said, this one does produce slightly better color. It's a darker screen that's going to do that. But this screen has contrast shifting technology, which allows us to read better contrast levels also too, which is kind of hard. Let's try a Starfield demonstration. Starfield screensaver. See if that works.
I found a few skills that might help.
Cancel.
All right.
Starfield screensaver.
Getting that from YouTube.
Very easy, but she does not want to work it. So let's see what happens here. Well, as I told you, the 38 Black Widow is going to produce the highest contrast level, bar none. So let me get this straight. You have a 38 Black Widow, produces the same white levels, produces better, slightly better color, and can produce better contrast. That's a more advanced screen. Even if we engineered a gray screen with the ability to be able to take on to do what it's designed to do, at the end of the day, the 38 is always going to have more weight. It's a more advanced screen. But we're still going to launch this. This is definitely going to launch. Let's go with Desired Nature 8K.
Getting that from YouTube.
There you go. That's why we're going to market this screen off as more of a not low mid-class screen. That's what it's going to be marketed as. Because it doesn't have the advancement of the darker screens. The darker screens can produce white levels, insane white levels. They produce amazing colors, and their contrast levels are insane. This screen has really good contrast levels, so get me wrong, it's very good, but not on the level that the Black 38 is going to be on. Contrast levels, like I said, okay here, but not on this level. This is a 100% black screen. But some people think because it's jet black, it can't produce a high enough white level. Yeah, that's where the heightener technology that we developed allows the screen to do. Register white light. So this would be the more advanced technology. This, we're still going to market it, but it's going to be our mid-level screen. We do need a mid-level screen in there somewhere. We don't have anything in there. This is going to be slightly cheaper than this one right here, but this is a more advanced screen. So like I said, next month when we start the process of ordering the other products, you're going to watch a lot of cancellations pop up, but we're still going to get them down here. And you're going to watch this screen right here knock all their products out in one hit. So if you can't beat this, you're not beating that. We already know that from the door. Let's come over here real quick and let's bring another one up. Yeah, the white levels, the heightener on the 38 blacks are insane. That's why we put this screen right here through all those insane tests you just saw a few minutes ago to show you that this technology right here can take out gunmetal or light gray screens or silver certifieds with no problem. To show you how advanced this technology is, and then stick it next to this one and see what happens. So when we market the screens, this is an advanced and this is a mid. It's a mid-class screen. It's considered to be the white projection screens of our technology. And even at being a mid-level screen, it can easily take out gunmetals or certified screens with no problem whatsoever, as you saw in the demonstration. At 1,000 lumens and 4,000 with no problem. Fully lit environment, no problem. So even if you decided to get the mid-level screen, you still have an advanced piece of technology. And as for the naysayers, I hope you can back up your work, because this is what you're going against. And if you haven't gone through a 9-screen certified yet on the demonstration and tests we have done, you will not pass the screen. Especially not in this environment, you won't. So we start shopping next month. I would suggest you start locking your shopping carts quick. Let's see what else we got here to play around with.
Croissants at this price?
So any tests we got to do left on this one, we haven't done any gaming off of it yet. We have to do a side by side. We got to take the screen upstairs and do another side by side with the gunmetal, because we got to put dark gunmetal versus light gunmetal, so you can see that.
You can never have too much of a good thing.
I guess you could run it outside. It's a good color. You can run it outside. You just can't run it until we have to test it. We really can't say because we don't know. Because it's doing a good job holding this weight next to that black screen. It's got to be to hold that contrast level. They hate that when I do that. When I put that black paint up there, oh, they hate it. Yeah, because every time I put it up there, you're out it. You're out it for doing something you shouldn't have been doing. Now, you got to go against that one. You're going to use a gray screen to level your stuff. That's going to be embarrassing. Really embarrassing. Watch a light gunmetal blow through y'all products that fast, that quick. Yep, we'll knock them all out in one hit, one day. All y'all. And whatever doesn't make it, go in the trash can. With a big trash can, throw your stuff in it. So if I were you, I would start to get the testing real quick. As a matter of fact, I'll make the test demonstrations we did on the light gray a challenge for y'all to match it. Same environment, our projectors, and the certified screens. But then again, if you can't pass house paint, you're not passing that. Red screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Yeah, you can't beat house paint. You should forget it. screen doing that. Because at the end of the day, black paint can't register white light. That's why. That's why it's coming up too dark. Can't see white light. I think once we get done doing the testing, I'm gonna test you against digital and crystal screen paint. The products, I'm making them online, one by one. I'm gonna put them against your products. You haven't done that test yet, so we'll do it for you. That's what network gray 773 looks like against my light gunmetal. That's what black paint looks like against my my 38 Black Widow. Your product matched the house paint. Literally matched it. You can't do those tests. Blue screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
This is why I know that you're not going to pass that screen. Your product is about the same color, almost the same color as that right there. No, not this. No. Not right there. So here we have network gray 773 and black house paint. That's black house paint against my black screen. That's network gray 773 versus the gunmetal light. Green screen.
Getting that from YouTube.
Boy, your clocks will get clean when they get down here. I feel sorry for you. It's going to be bad for you, man. It's going to be really bad. That's black paint going against 38 black. That's network gray going against the light 38. So, that's not going to go well. Your product's going to get dusted quick. But feel free to copy the demonstration if you want. Oh, I forgot, you can't. You end up matching the paint. It is what it is. You have to do the test. This is why I can do these live. This is easy for us, man. This is for fun. There's no stress here. It's all for fun. And then we're going to max out zone on top of that. You're talking about you can't show any form of match. Anytime you show a product, especially if it's lower than yours, you don't want it to match. So the problem is when he does this demonstration, he doesn't know the difference between night and day. They're not supposed to match. You see how this is not matching? I can see that from here. If I post these in any form site that says, hey, can you see the difference? Oh, sure, yeah. This one's pouring a better green, deeper green. This is faded, and this one's too dark. They can see that right from the door. They can't see it in yours. That's why you got to do them tests. So this is what's going to happen. At the end of the month, we start the process of placing the orders for them to go through because I said before, now because we have a gray version of that technology, we are going to have all tests done under gray screen paint products versus the no, LT. Why keep saying G? Who's this right here? Well, I can't do that right now. I'm going to chat right there. I'll talk about that later. All right, I got to pop out of here real quick. I got to take care of some business. But it just shows you at the end of the day how advanced our technology is. As you can see, the the black technology we got, easily can go toe-to-toe back and forth. It's just going to make it hard for our customers to figure out which one they want. But I think they're probably going to lean toward the black because the black pulls that contrast level. But as I was showing you how I can take black paint and stick it against my screen here and take network gray 773 and stick it right there, and you won't see a difference. This is the kind of test that you're supposed to do at the end of the day. Your product is not supposed to be matching those screens in any way whatsoever. No way. Now, you could match a $4,500 screen, a $5,000 projection screen. Yeah, that's all good and well because it just shows your product and basically match that product. But you're talking about a house paint? No way in the world. That's the difference between night and day you're supposed to see. You go on any form site with that, which we did, and they laughed at it. They were like, oh, heck no. There's no way in the world I would ever spend money for that. You got to show a difference. But as I said before, you cleaned, you beat a 38, right? So if you beat a 38, you should have no problem being to take this screen on right here. And I guarantee by the end of the month, two things are gonna happen. Money's going back to my account, which I'm gonna have a stack of cancellations like this now, or we get your product down here and that screen destroys you, and it will. I guarantee you. I guarantee you, bar none. Because if you can't pass the test we just did on that technology, if you can't pass any of them at all, you're in big trouble. All right, people, I got to come back in. What test we got to do left? We got left to do. We got the gaming test. We already ran through. We did short, ultra short throw. We did the distance throw. We did low lumens. We did the certified screens on both of them. Lights on and lights off. Did the throw test on both and all that. We can already count in the fact that screens, we're going to say high lumen area. Well, yeah, this area right here, we showed meters throughout all the demonstrations, so that's done. If it's going to be used for outside, we're thinking maybe in the hours of maybe, but we don't know yet. We don't know till we actually get one out there and see exactly when it's going to activate. Because I really can't say. I want to say 7 to 8, but I'm not sure. It could be sooner. It might activate sooner. We don't know. So we won't know until we get out there with a venue projector, drop it back 23 feet and see what happens from there. We'll put it against one of the black screens and see what happens. So we don't know yet. At least we got a chance to see a side-by-side comparison. So it's going to make things a little hard for people because I literally thought, then again, we did test the screen against lighter certified screens. So, and it did blend pretty good. So this is going to be interesting right here. Like I said, they blended well. They did, and the contrast is good. But how would they look upstairs in normal lighting? This is definitely going to produce a darker contrast level because of normal lighting. This is going to maintain the same. Oh, crap. We do have one upstairs. We have one in the next room, the 38. All right, we'll be doing that today. We'll throw it in normal lighting, hit it again, see what we get. Down here is not normal lighting, it's for dark lighting. I gotta go. I got someone wants me to join a meeting in Instagram, so I gotta pop in there. That's one of my people in there. They're talking about our technology over there, so I gotta be over there real quick. Hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you for your time. I have to go. And yeah, now we have the light gray. It should be available on Friday. All right, gotta go and God bless.